We are the youth, Sai youth. We are the youth. When selfishness in heart, anger comes in hatred, and bring peace to heart. This brings us to
Lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. I see that you are the survivor. Sai Ideals, roadmap to happiness. Brother Atong Jumsai spoke to you about happiness. Baba always says, you must be happy. Happy. What are ideals? When you define ideal, we say that is the height or the standard complete without any fault. Faultlessness. Now, if you ask yourself this question, how many of you here can stand and say, I have no faults? Nobody. I'm sure if you do that, you are a hypocrite. Because all of us have faults, and we have come to this world to reach that state of faultlessness is not easy. It needs lot of, Baba says, nurturing. You got to be very careful to reach that height. But I'll tell you a few things later. One who practices and propagates ideals like humaneness, goodness, morality, and truth is an ideal Sai youth. Humaneness, what does humaneness mean to you? You feel for the other, you care for the other person. That which is within a human. But today man has come down to the level of a demon. He has no feeling. He's only feeling for his wife and his children, or maybe his relatives, or his parents. He is a selfish being. To reach this state of selflessness, it is not easy. Goodness, Baba says, be good, see good, do good. Values decay. What results? Society. You find promiscuity on the rise among the youths today. Boy-girl relationship has come to most parents are afraid to send their children even to schools because of peer pressure and how they become. Anyone here who doesn't speak a lie, please raise your hand. The rest of you, all of us speak lies. We always tell the untruth, especially the youths. When Mummy asks, where are you going, my dear? I'm going for a meeting. I'm going for a class, Mummy. But where is she going? She's going to the supermarket. Why? Her friends are there. So you are lying. It's something which is very important. Swami says, Satya is my form. See, Swami is an embodiment of the youths of today. That if you do not have perfect youth, how can he be a leader? You find today the leaders of not only this country, any country, they all corrupt individuals of human values within them. Cheat, lie, betray. All these things become part of that. So the youths have they have an ideal in front of them. But can you all strive to achieve that ideal? Yes, you can. If you, Baba says, the future of the country, let it be any country, depends on the skill and therefore, see, the youths have full of enthusiasm. They're full of enthusiasm. And we must encourage them in the right direction. That is now the responsibility of the leaders. He says, all my hopes are based on the students, the youth. They are very dear to me. Swami loves them. He always, see, there are so many ideal Sai youths in Puttaparthi. Ideal. Okay, now, how do you achieve this state of Sai ideals? Question you ask yourself, how can I become a good Sai Bhakta or a good Sai youth leader? How can I? First and foremost, as Brother Atong has said very clearly, there should be, you attain this state of perfection, you must have 3 karana shuddhi. Unity of thought, word and deed. That is important. People today think something, speak something, and do something else. There's no unity of these 3. Thoughts are rampant inside you. They become desires. From desires, you go to any form of action. You don't think. Discrimination is failing you all the time. The youth, therefore, must wake up and understand this particular, to attain this, you therefore must have unity of thought. The next point is
เอาให้บริสุทธิ์
Because our mind is cluttered by all these imperfections. How can I remove these clutterings, this monkey mind of... You must first understand the word sai. Sai stands for... And to attain that perfection, you must... I'll tell you, faith can move mountains. This story is about a milkmaid who travels from a village, and there she delivers some milk. One day, the Panditji was surprised that the milkmaid has not come. And by the time the milkmaid came, it was very late. He scolded her. What happened today? Sire, the river was swollen with the floods, and there was no boat to take me across the river. What do I do? I have to wait for the river. But he said, even if there is rain or shine, you come across the river. Yes, sir, I'll do it. Next morning, there was loud thunder and lightning. Panditji said, poor lady, sure today she'll be late. And then at exactly 5 o'clock in the morning, knock at the door. He opened the door and he saw this girl drenched in rain, but with the milk. How did you cross? Sir, you say must have faith. I had this faith that what you said must be true. I walked across the river and came to the shore, and I'm giving this milk to you. He was shocked. He said, are you trying to tell me that you walked on the river, across the river, to come and deliver this milk? Yes, sir, that's what I've done. Let me see. So he walks with the lady to the river, and he saw the lady walking, and she was on the other side. And the lady said, sir, please come. The moment he put his leg into the river, he nearly sank into the river. What is important about the moral of the story is, must have faith. Even that milkmaid, she had faith in what the Panditji told her, and she believed him. Faith in Bhagavan. Swami has time and again told us, when you are in trouble, just call my name, Sai, and have faith in Bhagavan. You will follow his teachings, and you will put them to practice. Many Sai Bhaktas are there in this world, Swami says. I don't have a sincere. Just read Satyasai Speaks. Everything is condensed for your digestion, for your assimilation, and you can be a good soul. Yes, she knows. But have you put them into practice? Yes. Okay, trying. That's what you must use. I'm trying to put. It's not easy. Do you meditate? Group 3 children? Yes. Early mornings? All right. That is what Baba... You must fear sin. Today, the youths of today are not afraid of sin. So what? I made mistake. So what? Human values, as I said, was declining. You have to guard that decline. You have to stop. You have to put a stop to that. The Sai youths must rise to the occasion, and they must become the ideal Sai youths of Swami's tomorrow. Because on you rests the responsibility. Swami says, what's the vision of the present day youth? He said, their vision gives rise to desires only. What's the vision? I want to have... What is the vision I have? I want to have a nice, cozy life like my mother, like my parents, a big bungalow, a very handsome young man or a beautiful wife. I need a lot of money in the bank, and I will be misusing the senses. See, the senses have to be used for the benefit of everybody. But today, we are all accumulating wealth for whom? For myself, for my future, for my children. And today's youths have no goals. Where are you going? Who am I? I don't know who I am. Where are you going? Of the hour is to harness the matchless powers of the youths for the benefit of society. You youths can play a definite role in uplifting. Now we come to the next question. What is success? How does not depend on wealth or your health?
มันก็ไม่ได้ขึ้นอยู่กับทรัพย์สมบัติที่เรามีหรือสุขภาพของเรา
You all know the story of Alexander the Great, who came all the way from Greece and came and conquered whole of Asia, came to India, and the sadhu was there. He didn't even respect this fellow, and he said, you old man, get up. And he said, why, sir?